6. Wyatt. Wow, she's hot. Cherry, my younger sister, calls out while I button up my shirt, then head out my bedroom to where she's lying on my couch staring at her phone. She's been here all of 2 minutes and has already made herself at home. Can't say I don't love having her back in Willow Ridge. Since she left for college a couple of years ago, though. Who is? I perch on the edge of the couch. Cherry twists around, her long black hair falling over her shoulders. She holds out her phone to me, where a picture of Aurora mid-yoga pose takes up the screen. She's got that little green set on with the mesh panels, showing off her sternum tattoo again. Your new boss. There's loads more. Look. She continues scrolling through what appears to be Aurora's Instagram, showing me countless pictures of smoothies, gym outfits, selfies of Aurora, and the cringiest positive quotes, all posted by the username Rory Jwellness for 100,000 followers. Her whole feed is so bright and cheery, it makes me uncomfortable. How the hell did you find that? I ask Cherry. She sits up and shrugs. I just Googled her name and wellness influencer, and voila. The internet is quite handy. You should try it sometime, Cakeman. I roll my eyes and give her a shove. Whatever. I should probably let her know I'm going to be out late tonight anyway, in case she breaks a nail and can't find anyone to help. Wyatt Cherry TSKs and raises her brows, looking scarily like Mom when she used to scold me. When I wave off her look and stand, she gets up too, hands on her hips. I hope you're being nice to her. I avoid her eyes, making a long groan to signal that I really don't want to get into this. I just want to jump in the car, head down to Duke's bar, and get nice and drunk with my best friends and sister. I've been looking forward to wrapping my hand around a cold beer all day. I haven't been not nice, I grumble, grabbing my denim jacket off the back of the door. There's a surprise, Cherry says sarcastically, using her phone screen as a mirror to top up her dark red lipstick. You should go easy on her, you know. She did just lose a family member. Plus, her Instagram had loads of pictures of her, and this really fit guy for a while, and then he disappeared, so I'm guessing she's also had a breakup. The last thing she probably needs right now is you being your grumpy self. I cross my arms, staring at Cherry, not wanting to admit. She's probably right. Perhaps I have been a little short-sighted, and not considered how big an impact Grace's death might have had on Aurora. I was too wrapped up in what it all meant for me. Damn, when did my little sister get so wise? Sometimes I think she's still 8 years old, begging me to play with her and her unreasonable amount of My Little Ponies, as opposed to the 20-year-old grown-up, beautiful woman who's probably breaking hearts left, right, and center at college. Now, hurry up and go tell her, so we can get on the road. Cherry waves her hand, ushering me towards and out the door. Walking along the road, as I get closer to the main house, music starts to hit my ears. It's not overly loud, but I soon realize it's How to Save a Life by The Fray, a gut-wrenching song if I ever heard one. Then I spot Aurora, curled up on the swing in a blanket, knees to her chest, staring out ahead with tears rolling endlessly down her red, freckled cheeks. The sight of her stops me in my tracks. Fuck, I've never seen her like this before. She looks so small. I've always thought of her as the overly sunny, well-spoken princess who doesn't care what happens with the ranch. But right now, she looks like she'd break into 1,000 pieces if anyone touched her. Maybe Cherry was right after all. Maybe things have been pretty overwhelming for Aurora. I have a scary urge to wrap her in my arms and hold her until she falls asleep. An urge I did not expect to feel towards her. But having a little sister has always left me with this weird soft spot, despite what I do to conceal it. This was Cherry crying. I'd do everything I could to make her teal better. And Aurora could be someone else's younger sister, but they're not here to help her. Aurora obviously hasn't noticed me yet as she doesn't turn. She just lets out another loud sob, which kicks me into action, and I race up the deck stairs. Not that I have any clue what I can do to help. Hey, are you all right? I ask. Of course she's not all right, Wyatt. She's bawling her fucking eyes out. Aurora jumps at my voice and immediately wipes her face and nose with the sleeves of her pink sweatshirt. Shit, sorry. She brushes her hair behind her ears an unnecessary number of times and struggles off the swing. I grab the edge of it to hold it still. Why are you apologizing? Because you had to see me crying, TM a grown man? I shrugged, laughing a little, which does prise the corners of her mouth up slightly. I mean, I might find any signs of emotion deeply uncomfortable, but I can deal with it. Now she properly laughs, rolling her eyes playfully. The shot of dopamine that making her smile gives me is a little alarming. I thought I liked dulling her sunshine. I didn't expect to enjoy igniting it too. I should really ask her if she wants to talk about it. That's what Cherie would tell me to do, but I'm not sure that's what she'd want, especially not to me. I haven't exactly been the friendliest to her since she got here. Proven by Cherie. Plus, she's just looking at me right now, rubbing a hand up and down her arm. The silence a little awkward. Maybe she wants me to go. But I also feel like I can't just leave her alone now. I was gonna head out to my best friend Duke's bar with my sister and some others. Did you want to come? Meet some of the locals? We can put a bet on how many times someone freaks out over your British accent. I shoot her a grin, wiggling my eyebrows. Honestly, Aurora looks a little shocked, hazel eyes wide and bloodshot. Probably because it's the first time I've properly smiled at her. She nibbles at her thumbnail, looking around the floor like she's considering it. Yeah, okay. That would be nice. Aurora presses her lips into a soft curve. Although, wait, it's not one of those line dancing bars or whatever, right? 'Cause the only country kind of dancing I know is the hoedown throwdown. The hoedown. What? I ask, face twisted. Aurora's eyes widen further in disbelief. You know, the dance from the Hannah Montana movie. Why would I? Never mind. I shake my head, wiping a hand over my face. When I look back up, Aurora's biting her lip, reddening it under the pressure as she holds back a smile. Don't worry, it's just a normal bar. Okay, good. I need a little time to get dressed. Sure, I nod. My sister's gonna drive, so come on up to mine when you're ready. Aurora's knock comes exactly 15 minutes later. To be fair to her, I was expecting to be waiting a lot longer. And thank God, because Cherie has spent the whole time deep diving through Aurora's Instagram, pulling up photos and reading out her philosophical captions that make me want to gag. I've also now heard about 10 reviews of her book, which I had no idea she'd written. Less quite impressive, actually. Cherie leaps up from the sofa before I can and runs to the door, throwing it open with a high-pitched, "Hi." "Oh, hi," Aurora says, tucking some hair behind her ear shyly. Damn, she cleans up well. As I stand, I can't stop my eyes from raking over her. Red waves run wild, lit up from behind by the evening sun's glow. A short denim skirt with frayed edges shows off her toned legs, and a white cropped corset top pushes up her small breasts, emphasizing how they'd be the perfect handful. She's also wrapped in an oversized plaid shirt, one shoulder hanging off, a heavy dusting of freckles across the bare skin. Quoting the whole outfit off is a pair of red cowboy boots. There's no way those belong to her. In fact, I swear I saw Grace wear some like them once. Regardless, I'm thrown by how well the whole country vibe suits her. How well she fits in with the ranch, like it was always meant to be hers. Aurora holds her arms out and wiggles her hips. What was it, Shania Twain said? Man shirts, short skirts, right? It's then that I realize I've been ogling her. Bottom lip dropped. I have to shake my head to snap out of it. You look amazing. Cherie gushes before pulling Aurora into a hug, showing me an overly friendly side I'm not used to seeing. Normally she's mocking or hitting me, our brother Hunter, and my friends. To be fair, she's probably grateful to have some female company for once. I'm Cherie, Wyatt's little sister. No, you look amazing. Aurora eyes up Cherie's black waistcoat and flared jeans. TM Rory, so nice to meet you. Gosh, you guys really do look alike. Oh, gross, don't say that. I don't want to look like a caveman. Cherie mimics, sticking her fingers in her throat, and makes a gagging noise, eliciting a hard scowl from me. That's twice she's called me a caveman today, and I'm starting to wonder if I need to work on my posture. But Aurora laughs, a hand on Cherie's arm like they're already best friends. First the ranch, now my sister. I'm not sure how I feel about letting Aurora into this part of my life, too. I had no choice over the ranch. It wasn't mine to control, but my family, my friends, they're parts of me that I can stop her sunny light from drowning. Am I tempting fate by opening these up to her? Especially when I'm struggling to keep my eyes off her right now, shall we go? Cherie questions, a brow perked at me and a hand on her hip while she swings her keys. I clear my throat and nod, waving to encourage Cherie to head out. She points Aurora in the direction of her car, which, despite driving along these dusty roads, always manages to look spotless. I turn to lock up, assuming Cherry has headed down to the car too, when suddenly she's behind me, whispering in my ear, "I'm glad you agree that she's hot." Check in the door, twist around, forcing my task to stay expressionless. "I never said that." She shares a knowing grin. "Yeah, but your face did."